Hello. I've got a mini phal that I bought from a grocery store that I'm going to repot. It's these two, and I'm going to repot them in a cup, a clear plastic cup. And I burned the I've burned the cups with holes using a solder iron, this right here that I've been using, and I've been burning these with it, burning the holes in with it. And okay, so now and I've also cleaned the cup so it's ready to use. Alright, we are back. Okay, so we're going to use these two cups to repot these two mini orchids. There's no IDs on them. Just, you know, from the grocery store, no IDs, no, but the colors are, so this is a white one and this is a white with a fuchsia throat. And I'm going to use clay pebbles that hydroponic growers use. And I've soaked them in water already, so, okay. Alright, so really easy. First thing, let's take this apart. And I'm going to move the camera as I need to, back and forth, to show, and zoom in or zoom out, either way. So I'm going to carefully wedge this out. So I've also cut the old spike that's bloomed, done blooming already. And I'm also going to take this stick out, which I don't need anymore. And I'm going to hold carefully the hard part of the orchid and pull this apart. So it's really nice looking roots. Looks in good health. So I'm going to take that and do the second one as well. Do everything all together to save us time. Alright. And look, inspect it. It looks pretty good, not too bad. There might be some fungus issue here or some kind of mold, but we can wash that away. I think that's, you know, sometimes you see that. It's not too bad. Alright. And this one is not as good as the other one, so I'll trim off. This looks like something that's broken already, so I'm going to trim that off. You can, let's move the camera around so you can see exactly what I'm doing, maybe even zoom from the top. Okay, there we go. Got my cameraman helper here, so, alright. Okay, so get that, and let's see if this is any good. Yeah, it's not, so, and this one might be still okay, yep. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use the table. I'm just going to go right to the trash can, but let's just use the table. So I think they potted in this spongy material. This inorganic spongy material. You know what, let's just go ahead and leave that spike, that stake. And you know, I'm doing this in the evening. It's not wise. I think it's better to repot in the morning so the orchid can dry out. So I'm not going to rinse this because I do want to keep it on the dry side since I've made so much cuts. I'd rather that it keeps dry for a day or two before I wet it again. Alright, so see that right there? Even though the rest of the roots are good, it's broken off over here, so it's no good. Let's hold the camera with two hands like that, and then, yep, and we can zoom right into there. It doesn't have to be that close, it's fine, yeah. Alright, so we have one pretty clean, and I'm going to go ahead and pot it, that way I don't have to put it down. That guy aside. Yeah, let's use this pot for it. Alright, so it's pretty easy. Just put it right in there. I think most of it has settled, and we'll keep it on the light side. That's pretty good. Alright, that's number one. Let's do number two. Boy, number two is pretty wet. It's soaking wet. I think I had it in some bit of water. Bless you. All right, here's a major chunk. There's a rotten piece right there. And I don't think I'm going to wash this out. I think it's not that bad. Well, maybe I will. Yeah. Yeah, let me take you over to the sink and let's just do a quick wash of this, the roots, and get all the media off of it. There's a hard part right here. I guess that's its original, what do you call, center of the orchid kind of thing, center, the Monopolio center right here. So anyway, let's go over there. Let's go over to the sink. All right. Here we go. Here's, we're on the outdoor sink, and we want to, I'm going to try not to get the leaves wet. not really wise to do this so late in the evening, and you know, I will probably put it in front of a fan right away after repotting. Alright, that's not too bad. I don't want to agitate it too much more. That's pretty good. Not too bad. Alright, let's get back to the table. Back to the table here. I've got this second pot, McDonald's cup. So I'm going to let it sit on top like that and fill it with clay pebbles. So, and I am going to dry this either with paper towel or in front of a fan. Remember, it's in the evening, so it'll tend to rot if we don't dry it. Let's see, you know what? Probably better with my hands. Yeah, there we go. And go ahead and tap it and damp it. Tap it down. It's probably the best way. And just make sure it all settled down there. Still some air area. So, but also, it'll settle as time goes by, and you're always okay to add more, you know. So, all right, I like to keep it on the airy side. So let's just leave that like that, and we're good. So we have 2 orchids potted up, repotted, and I have a little half-size cup that I'm going to use to keep it in, to keep the water from draining everywhere. So, all right, well, thank you so much. There are my 2 mini phals all repotted. Thank you for watching, and thank you for my cameraman. Bye-bye.